What it do, family and friends? Welcome back to the Church of Black Power. If you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you can be notified whenever videos like this drop. Please make sure you're hitting that like and share button so we can beat up the algorithm to make sure we get this message out to the ears that need to hear. And if you have not done so yet, please click that link in the description to go to change.org and put your signature on the petition and the bill for reparations. And with that being said, family, we're going to take it out to California. And this is coming from the Washington Post. Excuse me, not the Washington Post, the New York Post, excuse me. Migrant sex offender released in California due to sanctuary state laws that reject ICE requests. Well, let's get into this article here. This has been happening a lot more lately. A Colombian sex offender in the country illegally was released onto the streets by California authorities rather than set for deportation due to the sanctuary state laws. The sex offender, whose identity has yet to emerge, was convicted of unlawful sexual intercourse with a minor more than 3 years younger, an oral copulation of a person under 18, and sentenced to 4 years in prison in December of 2022, according to the Immigration and Customs Enforcement. 15 months later, he was freed by the San Bernardino County, and a request from ICE to be notified of his release was not honored in accordance with state laws. Accordance with state laws. California Assemblyman Bill Esseley, I probably destroyed his name, said on X that San Bernardino was forced by the sanctuary state laws to protect this pedophile. They were forced to protect this pedophile. Now, family, more and more we're having these situations where children are being sexually attacked by these people. It happened in Texas, it happened in New York, it happened in Chicago. Now we have a situation right there in California as well. At what point do parents start going to these lawmakers and giving them the business? At what point do you go to your state legislators and you give them the business? Because they're putting your children in danger. They're putting you in danger. They're putting everyone in danger. So at what point do parents go up there? Not just parents, people in general. At what point do you go up there and demand that they shut down the sanctuary city law? Repeal it or strike it down? At what point? It needs to happen all over the country. Because if you really look at it, it's unconstitutional anyway. The state shall have no law to supersede the federal government. But yet, sanctuary cities seem to be superseding the federal government. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? No state shall create a law that directly contradicts federal law. That's literally unconstitutional. But it's okay to break the law for people who aren't citizens. It's okay to break the law for people who come here to benefit from government programs but are not citizens of this government. And now we're having all these situations where they're not only showing you, like at the border of Texas over there, that they're willing to get violent to get in this country, but when they get here, they're bringing all their degeneracy with them. They're bringing all their degeneracy with them. Children aren't even safe to walk around when these folks are around. At what point do you go to Governor Abbott? Excuse me, not Abbott. Gavin Newsom, excuse me. Governor Newsom, at what point do people go up to Gavin Newsom and start giving him the business about all of this? You're okay with people in your state being sexually assaulted, and then the state protecting the pedophile who did it? I mean, there should be signs all over California. There should be t-shirts, and not just California, anywhere that's allowing these sanctuary cities to be established and maintained. There should be signs all over the place that let everyone know that this representative supports pedophilia. Gavin Newsom supports pedophilia. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what it is. If you're allowing the pedophile to get away and continue his crime spree, because that's what he's going to do, then that's being a pedophile supporter. That's not even being an immigration supporter. It's a pedophile supporter. So why aren't we calling it as it is? The state legislators are pedophile supporters, and the governor is a pedophile supporter. And anywhere this is happening, in any sanctuary city, that should be the narrative. Watch how things change. Call it like you see it. These people are pedophile supporters. Anywhere this has happened, if they don't work with ICE when stuff like this happens, you yourself, sir, you're a pedophile supporter. Governor Newsom, state legislators, you're all pedophile supporters, and people should be screaming that from the top of their lungs, from the mountaintop, to make sure everyone knows. Destroy their career. That's my suggestion. That's my suggestion. But with that being said, family and friends, I just wanted to bring that bit of information to you. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you can be notified when videos like this drop. Please make sure you're hitting that like and share button so we can beat up the algorithm so we can get this message out to the ears that need to hear. And if you have not done so yet, please hit that link in the description. Go to change.org and put your signature on the petition for reparations. And with that being said, family and friends, the doors of the church are now closed. Peace, family.